XRP and XLM holders are quietly earning millions with this new staking platform. The quiet revolution in staking. What's really happening? The XRP and XLM investor communities are witnessing a quiet revolution. One that's rewriting what passive income looks like in crypto. While most headlines are still obsessing over Bitcoin ETFs or Ethereum gas fees, a powerful DeFi wave is forming beneath the surface, and it's centered around a little-known but rapidly growing platform, XRP Turbo. Here's the kicker. XRP Turbo isn't just another staking site. It's a purpose-built AI-enhanced DeFi launchpad built on the XRP ledger. And what it's doing differently is changing how long-term holders of XRP and Stellar's XLM are earning yield, without sacrificing liquidity or jumping through complicated DeFi hoops. This isn't some high-risk yield farm with temporary rewards and unsustainable inflation. This is an ecosystem designed to give you compounding returns on assets you already believe in, while staying fully liquid and integrated into the XRP ledger's ultra-fast, low-cost infrastructure. Investors are no longer just buying and holding. They're deploying their XRP and XLM in a passive staking ecosystem that doesn't require lockups, obscure DeFi protocols, or multi-step bridging. They're earning in two powerful ways. Liquid staking rewards in $XRT, the native token of the platform, and shared XRP-based success fees from launchpad projects. And the kicker? They're doing this with far less risk than traditional yield farming, and with more predictability than speculative token pumps. It's the kind of thing that doesn't make front-page headlines yet. But the insiders and whales are paying attention. They're moving capital. They're deploying to staking pools. And they're getting in early while the rest of the market sleeps. What we're seeing with XRP Turbo is the early innings of a staking revolution, and it's one that's finally giving utility-focused investors a reason to hold and earn without waiting for price charts to move. What is XRP Turbo and why is it exploding now? Let's break it down. XRP Turbo is an AI-driven DeFi launchpad and liquid staking platform designed specifically for the XRP ledger ecosystem. But this isn't just another project trying to slap some buzzwords together. XRP Turbo is creating a high-efficiency rewards engine, tailored for one of the most underutilized crypto communities in staking, XRP and XLM holders. Instead of chasing hype or copying Ethereum clones, XRP Turbo is laser-focused on making staking actually work for utility-based tokens, and it's doing it in a way that's sustainable, scalable, and shockingly simple to use. While most staking platforms are either locked behind validator complexity or force you into long-term lockups, XRP Turbo flips the entire model on its head. It's built to serve real users, not just DeFi insiders or institutional whales. And that's exactly why it's starting to explode in both interest and TVL. Here's what makes it explosive, and why XRP and XLM holders are finally waking up to the opportunity. Liquid staking without lockups. One of the biggest turnoffs in traditional staking is being forced to lock up your assets. Ethereum staking can mean weeks of illiquidity, and Cardano has long cycles tied to epochs. XRP Turbo cuts through all that. It allows you to stake and earn while keeping your XRP or XLM fully liquid. That means you can move your assets, swap them, or pull them out whenever you want. No penalties, no waiting periods, no fine print. You stay in control while still collecting yield. Dual rewards model that pays in real assets. Most staking platforms only reward you in their native token, leaving you exposed to volatile price swings. XRP Turbo does things differently. You earn in two forms: $XRT, the platform's token, and XRP itself. Every time a project successfully launches on XRP Turbo's launchpad, a portion of the success fees is distributed back to the staking community in XRP. That's real value, not just inflationary token emissions. Think of it like earning profit-sharing payouts tied to the actual success of the ecosystem. AI-enhanced yield optimization. This isn't just a static platform with fixed rewards. XRP Turbo integrates artificial intelligence to manage and dynamically allocate rewards across staking pools. It monitors market behavior, token activity, and yield efficiency in real time, then adapts strategies to maximize your rewards without increasing risk. The AI works behind the scenes, adjusting for volatility and ensuring that stackers don't have to manually move their assets around trying to find the highest yield. It's plug and earn. Token liquidity and exchange access from day one. Many DeFi tokens get stuck in a closed system for weeks or worse, months before they become tradable. That's not the case here. XRPTurbo's $XRT token is already trading live on Bitmart and XP Market, with visible liquidity and active trading volume. That gives users confidence and flexibility. You're not trapped in a locked ecosystem. You can stake, trade, and cash out when needed, and that's a critical trust signal to early adopters. First mover advantage in an underserved market. This might be the biggest unlock of all. For years, XRP and XLM holders have been sidelined from the DeFi staking boom. While Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, and even meme coins built massive staking ecosystems, the XRP and Stellar communities had virtually nothing. XRP Turbo is solving that gap, and it's doing it with first-mover advantage. That alone gives it a massive runway for growth, especially as XRP ledger innovation accelerates and Stellar's DeFi layer gains traction. So when you add it all up, liquid staking, dual income models, smart AI yield management, and early exchange access, you're looking at a platform that's not only functional but positioned to dominate an untouched market segment. XRP Turbo isn't just another DeFi experiment. It's rapidly becoming the go-to financial layer for passive income in the XRP and XLM ecosystems. And while the mainstream isn't watching yet, the money is already moving in. How are people earning millions? A deep dive into the tokenomics. So let's get into the numbers. Because this isn't just speculation. This is about how XRP and XLM holders are actually generating real passive income right now. XRP Turbo has carefully structured its tokenomics to incentivize long-term participation, not short-term hype. That's why early adopters and consistent stackers are already seeing compounding returns. And in some cases, yes, even earning 6 to 7 figures in cumulative yield. Here's how they've done it. Monthly token emissions. Up to $1 million XRT distributed. At the core of XRPTurbo's staking engine is a fixed monthly emission of up to $1 million XRT tokens, distributed proportionally among eligible stackers. This isn't some random airdrop or time-based mining schedule. It's a purposefully crafted model to reward the most committed participants. The earlier and longer you stake, the more of the monthly pie you receive. And since there are no lockups or confusing DeFi gymnastics involved, you're earning without surrendering control of your assets. Even small holders are finding outsized returns here. With limited friction and low barriers to entry, users with just a few $100s in XRP or XLM can participate, and potentially see exponential returns if the ecosystem continues to scale. Simple staking, real returns. Unlike other DeFi platforms that wrap your tokens in LP positions, force you through farming dashboards, or require complex multi-chain bridging, XRP Turbo keeps things clean. If you hold $XRT in a self-custodial wallet, you're eligible. That's it. Rewards are distributed based on your balance. No locking, no bonding periods, no KYC-required custodians. Just hold, and the protocol does the rest. It's passive income for people who don't want to babysit charts or learn 5 layers of DeFi mechanics. XRP success fees, real value sharing, not just emissions. This is where things get especially interesting, and why whales are watching closely. Every time a new project launches through XRPTurbo's DeFi launchpad, it pays a fee to the platform. A portion of those fees is redistributed back to the staking community in XRP. Not $XRT. Not wrap tokens. XRP, one of the most liquid, institutionally adopted digital assets on the market. This means that staking $XRT doesn't just net you more $XRT. It earns you XRP on top of it. You're stacking real value from actual platform activity. And as more projects onboard and more launchpad activity picks up, the pool of XRP being redistributed grows with it. It's like receiving passive dividends just for holding exposure to the ecosystem. Auto-compounding. Turn monthly rewards into exponential growth. For users who want to level up their strategy, XRP Turbo offers an auto-compounding mechanism that automatically reinvests your earned $XRT into the staking pool. This isn't just a set-it-and-forget-it feature. It's a way to seriously accelerate your earnings curve. Instead of letting rewards sit idle, they go right back to work, increasing your eligible stake in the next monthly distribution. Over time, this creates a compounding effect, where every month you're earning more, simply because your previous month's rewards were already added to your principal. It's the kind of mechanism that long-term DeFi power users love, now packaged in a system that even casual XRP holders can use without friction. On-chain data doesn't lie. Adoption is growing. While XRP Turbo hasn't yet released official user counts or TVL metrics, on-chain activity paints a clear picture. Wallet distributions, smart contract interactions, and token movement suggest that adoption is scaling fast, especially among XRP whales, many of whom have been waiting years for a viable yield solution that doesn't expose them to shady protocols or wrapped assets on Ethereum. Exchange volume for $XRT on platforms like Bitmart and XP Market has also been climbing steadily, indicating that not only are users staking, they're also trading, arbitraging, and compounding their positions. This isn't idle speculation. It's active participation from a maturing ecosystem. Deflationary mechanics built into the protocol. Here's the final twist, and it's a big one. XRP Turbo isn't just handing out tokens forever. Its smart contracts include deflationary mechanisms that actively reduce total supply over time. A portion of $XRT used in transactions is automatically burned, tightening supply as the platform grows. This is critical because it introduces an upward pressure on price that directly correlates with platform usage. The more people join, stake, transact, and build on XRP Turbo, the more tokens get taken out of circulation. Combine that with rising demand from a staking base hungry for yield, and you have a token economy designed to become more valuable, not more diluted. The bottom line, while most retail investors are distracted chasing pump-and-dump altcoins or watching influencers shill vaporware tokens, XRP Turbo is doing something rare in today's crypto market. It's delivering real yield, backed by real activity with real deflationary economics. The people earning millions aren't doing it through hype. They're doing it through early positioning, smart staking, and consistent reinvestment into a platform that actually rewards participation. And if you're holding XRP or XLM and not plugged into this yet, you might be watching a massive opportunity pass you by. Why this matters to XRP and XLM holders in 2025? This isn't just about yield farming or earning a few percentage points. This is about restoring utility and financial incentive to two of the most important tokens in crypto history, XRP and XLM. For years, XRP and Stellar have been pigeonholed into the payments narrative. Yes, they're incredibly fast and cheap for cross-border transactions, but what about DeFi? What about earning yield? What about staking? XRP Turbo is unlocking that. And it's doing so without forcing users into Ethereum's high-fee ecosystem, without relying on shady altchains, and without introducing smart contract risks on unfamiliar platforms. It's all happening natively on the XRP ledger, with compatibility and bridges for Stellar assets in development. If you're an XRP or XLM holder in 2025, you've already weathered lawsuits, regulatory battles, and bear market crashes. XRP Turbo offers a way to finally use your holdings, to stake, to earn, and to multiply capital in a compliant, scalable environment. That's why this moment matters. Because it's not just about passive income, it's about reclaiming financial sovereignty with two of the most undervalued assets in the market. What's next for XRP Turbo, and how to get in early? This is just the beginning. XRP Turbo's explosive rise isn't happening in a vacuum. It's the result of a strategy that's been quietly building behind the scenes for months. And now that the staking ecosystem is live, the roadmap for 2025 reveals exactly how this platform plans to scale into something much bigger than just a launchpad. Here's what's coming. Launchpad expansions. Expect to see a growing number of crypto projects using XRP Turbo's AI-enhanced fundraising tools to kickstart their ecosystems. Each successful launch means more success fees redistributed to stackers, more yield, more XRP rewards, and more incentive for projects to build within this ecosystem. With AI optimizing which projects get launched and how fees are structured, this isn't just quantity, it's quality carefully curated. Cross-ledger integration with Stellar, XLM. XRP Turbo isn't just for XRP maxis. The development team is actively working on Stellar integration, which means native support for XLM-based assets and Sorbonne smart contracts. Soon, XLM holders will be able to participate in staking and launchpad mechanics, earning dual-chain rewards in both XRP and XLM ecosystems. That's massive, especially for investors sitting on idle XLM with no current DeFi utility. centralized exchange listings, and deeper liquidity. $XRT is already trading live on Bitmart and XP Market, giving it liquidity and visibility right out of the gate. But according to team insiders and community chatter, there are plans to secure additional CEX listings, liquidity pool expansions, and integrations with automated yield platforms. That means more volume, more users, and more ways to put $XRT to work. Governance is coming. A decentralized governance model is in the works, giving $XRT holders the power to influence critical decisions. Which projects get launched, how rewards are distributed, and how the protocol evolves over time. This isn't just a passive earn-and-burn play. Long-term holders will be active participants in shaping the future of XRP Turbo, giving them a voice and a financial stake in every upgrade. So if you're watching this now, consider this your early access moment. This is where the smart money gets positioned. Whales are already accumulating. Token volume is rising. The staking contracts are growing faster by the week. And in DeFi, the window to be early doesn't stay open long. The longer you wait, the more rewards you leave on the table, and the more expensive your entry point becomes. This is your signal. XRP Turbo isn't just another altcoin. It's not a meme coin riding some influencer trend, and it's not a copy-paste DeFi farm with zero utility. It's a real platform, built on top of XRP ledger architecture, enhanced by AI, and already delivering consistent staking rewards to a growing community of users. If you're holding XRP or XLM, and those assets are just sitting in a wallet waiting for a bull market, you're missing the bigger picture. Because XRP Turbo is proving that passive income doesn't have to come with lockups, confusion, or risk. And for once, the returns are being driven by actual platform activity, not hype. This isn't vaporware. This is live, functioning, and quietly becoming one of the most important staking ecosystems on the XRP ledger. So here's what you do next. Go to XRPTurbo.com and set up your wallet. Stake your $XRT. Start earning yield in XRP and grow your stack while others are still on the sidelines. Subscribe to Be Crypto Smart for more no-fluff, research-backed crypto breakdowns. We don't chase trends, we track fundamentals. We find the real projects early, and we bring them straight to you. Drop a comment. Are you staking with XRP Turbo already? What's your current strategy? And how do you see this evolving as stellar integrations go live? Let's keep building smart. Let's stay ahead of the curve. Let's be crypto smart.